Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, you're gonna think I'm a heel, but I don't give a darn because things are gonna get socksy. Because it's episode Socks. And now, the man who didn't have socks until his mid-20s, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Yes, hello, and welcome to episode Socks of the holiest show on internet television, The Last Show on Earth. Did you guys ever get holes in your socks? Bums me out. It's like all I can think about as long as I'm wearing them. And sure, I feel bad for the sock, because it's not the sock's fault that I like to keep one of my big toenails nice and long, for stabbing. It's really just a casualty. Then I feel bad for the partner. It's never going to be the same, Sure, it might make an appearance later opposite another woolen widow, but all that does is remind them both of the loss of their other half. Although at least they get to say goodbye. Sometimes they just never make it back from the dryer. And then it's like, you don't even know what happened. Everything just swirling around for 45 minutes. You lose sight of your buddy, get put away, and end up getting stuffed in a drawer by yourself. It's the not knowing that's the worst part. I've always suspected clothes have feelings. I have one shirt who still hates me because 8 years ago I stretched its neck out. It looks ridiculous on me now, like I'm a modern-day pirate or something, but I still keep it hanging in my closet because I feel so bad. In my defense, though, that shirt was really itchy, so it had to come. Well, winter is finally upon us. I used to hate winter, but I've come around. 100% because I love sliding in my socks on a hardwood floor. Hardwood. Can you imagine a softwood floor? Just all squishy and pulpy? Probably kind of sticky with sap? That'll just ruin your socks, I'll tell you that. Can't slide on that. That's why we make the distinction, I guess. We were gonna go with the hardwood, but softwood was so much cheaper. Truth be told, now I wish we would have just sprung for the hardwood. Less sticky. Anyways, I'm a great hardwood sock slider, and I'm happy to do it. You're welcome. It's really my pleasure. I treat it like a sport, or really like an art. Like a sport art. The sporting arts. Let's think, what else have we got? We got ice dancing, ribbon dancing, synchronized swimming, and hardwood sock sliding. That's about it. Oh, and karaoke the way I do it. A lot of flailing. And sweating, actually. Okay, so if you really want to impress a kid... of course you do. When you really want to impress a kid, just slide across the room in your socks. They'll think you're a goddamn sorcerer. And kids can't do it. I just don't think they're heavy enough to get the inertia for a really good slide. Especially if their parents give them those little grippy socks. That is not going to end well. Unless you're rolling video. Then it's going to end perfectly. I realize most people get over the novelty of sliding, but it's really a sweet spot, that age where you finally are big enough to do it, but still young enough to not have had all the joy of living crushed out of you by the cruel thresher of real life. But me, I came out the other side of that thresher, a fleshy paste with a smile on my entrails and a spring in my drip. Because, look on the bright side, we're all going to die. Anyways, that's why I love winter now. Bah, fun bug. Alright, sports socks, hold on to your balls. Those little pom-pom socks with the balls on? Because it's time for Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
If you ever want to feel small, go out into an open field and look up at the night sky, and then use one of those big oversized pencils. You'll feel so small. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Thursday, I started using breathe right strips, and it's got me all in my head about what other basic functions I'm doing wrong. On Friday, while assembling a changing table, I noticed the front of the instructions said, adult assembly required. So does this baby put this thing together? Oh, adult assembly, I got it. On Saturday, I sent a document to the printer and then moments later realized someone had broken into my house and was sneaking around rhythmically in the room that the printer's... Oh, right, and I was printing something. That's my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. That's interesting. I've never been to Oklahoma. They call it the Sooner State. I guess I better hurry up. But no, it sounds lovely. Sooner State, better sooner, later than sooner. Oh, hey Crow, I have that blind date later this afternoon. I was just practicing my small talk. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Oh, by the way, we've got somebody coming by to interview for the apartment. Ever since Andy moved out, I don't know, I just feel like I'm paying a lot more rent. I'd like to pay less rent. Hey, you and me both, pal. I bet that's her. Oh, hi, are you Betsy?
Yeah, you're Wes?
Yeah, come on in. Oh, this is Crow. He's a crow who lives in the attic.
Oh, hi, Crow. It's good to meet you.
He's literally just a crow. I know. Me too, bud. Me too.
Can you understand what he's saying?
No, but he seems to get frustrated if I don't act like I do. And I'm kind of afraid of birds.
You're not great at small talk, huh?
I told you.
Nice place you got here. The spiral staircase up here was, weird.
Thanks, yeah, that is pretty weird. Tough moving couches in, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I don't have a couch. I actually don't have much of anything.
Why's that?
Well, radiation contamination.
What's that?
My last place was built atop a secret toxic waste dump. So
Oh, cool. So you've got pretty low expectations.
very low bar. Should we start the interview or?
I think we already have.
Oh?
Well, you had me at low expectations. Honestly, I only hung up that one sign before the tape all twisted up and stuck to a dog, and then I had to leave because the dog wouldn't give me my tape back. Or the signs. Maybe he hung some more up, but I doubt it.
Do you need to talk it over with Crow?
I mean, I could, but he's just gonna say caw. See? When can you move in?
Well, I've got plans this afternoon. Would tomorrow work?
Well, abso-smurfly. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to go practice interacting with humans.
You certainly do.
Oh, hello, it's me, Elizabeth. Yes, I'm Wes. And welcome to hello. All that practicing really paid off. Oh, hello. Welcome to... Betsy?
Oh no.
What?
You're Wesley?
Yeah, we just met like 2 hours ago. Do you have amnesia or something? What are you doing here?
I'm Elizabeth.
No, you are Betsy.
That's a nickname for Elizabeth. I go by Elizabeth on dating apps.
Oh, I go by Wesley. That's long for Wes.
Got it.
Well, it looks like we've got a decision to make, and I don't think it would be a good idea to date and be roommates, so we've got to choose which we're going to...
The apartment. I'll take the apartment.
Okay, let's not rush into anything.
Definitely the apartment. Great location.
Well, maybe we should try...
You could get a lot more for that room if you wanted to, you know.
So, you want to make a pros and cons list, or... So, you starting to get settled in?
Yeah, I unpacked all of my wallet, so all unpacked.
Oh, that's what you meant on your profile by no baggage.
You know, this feels real cozy. I appreciate you.
That was weird.
Caw.
Time for a snow walk!
Oh, hey man, how's it going? What? I can't understand what you're saying. Enunciate. You know, I don't even see a mouth on you anywhere. How do you eat your own poo-poo without a mouth? Speaking of weird stuff on your face, you never blink. It's unsettling. And, I mean, those ears! Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Let's have a big hand for Spot, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to episode Sock of the Last Show on Earth. Our guest tonight comes all the way from the sock capital of the upper Midwest, Dubuque, Iowa. It's Senior Sock Inspector number 0219, Gary Sockman. Thanks for coming on the show, Gary. Thanks for having me. So, Gary, tell me about being a sock inspector. Well, my life's work is to inspect all sorts of socks for quality, durability, and consistency to protect the consumer and the integrity of socks across the nation. So, in short, you're a hero. No, I'm just an average fellow who has pride in what he does. Nothing particularly special about me. You're very humble. Can you tell me more about what you're looking for in a passing sock? It actually might be easier just to show you. Would that be okay? Yeah, sure. I love a demonstration. Okay, so I usually like to start at the heel. Whoa. What? Your arms. Oh, these old things? Yeah, look, Weird? Yeah, I know. This is just how I was born. Anyways, yes, very unusual. Maybe a little. So, if you look at the distance here between the heel and the toe, it can give you a good idea of the accuracy of the weaving. Nate? Oh, sorry, I'm just staring at those magnificent arms. Oh, sorry, I'll just put them behind my back if you want. Yeah, maybe that would be best. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could stare at those bad boys all day. It's hard to focus on anything else, honestly. I get it. Okay, so next I want to check the stretch. From formal to crew, there is a certain elasticity that I expect from every sock. We measure this and... You're just thinking about my arms, aren't you? Yeah. Well, what can we do about it? Well, with grabbers like those, I had to take you to court. What court? Nate Court.
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
You know, I see myself when I look at you. Sir, please remove those mirrored sunglasses. Guilty.
Alright, so this is Sock Talk, the game where we talk socks. That's why it's called Sock Talk. Okay, so what we do is we just trade off saying different kinds of socks. The last person who can say a kind of a sock wins, I guess. Alright, you ready? I am ready to defeat you. Okay. Here we go. I'll start. Crew. Wool sock. Stocking. Pantyhose. Christmas stocking. Seasonal. Lederhosen. Tube sock. Sock full of nickels. Sandwich sock. Sock puppet. What's a sock puppet? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. I want to thank Gary Sockman for coming on the show. He's number 0219. Look for his inspected socks wherever socks are sold. And a big thanks, as always, to the lastest crew on Earth, Viv Chappell and Saki Fisher. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzi made the music for tonight's show. Look for Tyler on Instagram. He's Bongo Frontier. Look for Finn drowning in a sea of old socks. For more episodes of this show, go to thelastshowonEarth.org and go to Wolf Out TV for our other shows. And of course, we are Wolf Out TV all over this web we call worldwide. So look us up on google.com. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember, we're watching you too. And as Inigo Montoya always said in Princess Bride 2, The Dance Off, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to dance. Be excellent to each other, and good night. Well, here it is, the end of Episode Sock. How do you think it went? Oh, I think it went wonderfully. Glad you changed that accent. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, guys. Hey, thanks for coming tonight, and thanks for being on the show, all of you. Like we say at the end of every broadcast day here at Wolf Out Television, good night and good nachos. Woo!